Joel Embiid. You're about to marvel in his greatness. Another big night for the big fella in white. Philadelphia 76ers hosting the Charlotte Hornets. And ladies and gentlemen, this evening belonged to the big fella, Joel Embiid. He got some help though. How about Montrezl Harrell with the big time block on Terry Rozier? Terry had 29 points, but he didn't get to 31 in large part due to Montrezl Harrell's big block. Kelly Oubre, grown man Deuce, it's little boy day tomorrow. The Hornets take the early lead. Here comes Philadelphia. Tobias Harris looking and finding Joel Embiid. That's a pretty good idea. And this time around, Harris is going to keep it himself, get the deuce plus the foul. Sixers in the midst of a run. They're up 7 here as we close out the second quarter. How about Harden with the no-look bounce pass to Embiid, who throws it down in Oubre's grill. Joel Embiid's night was just getting started. Third quarter we go. Sixers up by 10. Rozier, no, a couple times over. He'll finally get it to go. Hornets hanging around in Philly. But that hanging wouldn't be for so long because Joel Embiid would take over the third quarter. With jump shot after jump shot, Embiid pulling up like a guard, but he's like 7 feet 2 inches tall. Embiid going to work. Harden had 19 points, 16 assists, in large part due to this big fella's great play. Just get the ball to Joel Embiid and he knows what to do with it. 53 points for Embiid, 12 rebounds. Most importantly, he helps his Sixers squad get a victory by 18. Nothing. Don't mind Joel Embiid. Just another night of just greatness from the big fella. Again, if James Harden is going to play this way, when I say play this way, I mean be committed to Joel Embiid being the number one option and James emphatically being the number 3 option, meaning Tyrese Maxey is number 2. The Sixers got a chance at this thing. Now, I got to see Tyrese Maxey get worked back into this offense because right now we're watching Harden be comfortable with just getting the rock to Joel Embiid any which way he wants to, which was number 1 on my list of things I needed James Harden to do coming back from his injury. But the other big thing that I need Doc Rivers and James Harden on the same page with is once Tyrese Maxey makes his way back into this lineup, James got to be comfortable with only 11, 12 shots and points per game because he's not an efficient guy, so 11, 12 shots might only get him 12, 14 points. He's got to be comfortable with taking a back seat to Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. Now, it looks like he's comfortable taking that back seat 100% to Joel Embiid right now, and that's great. That's step 1. But in the NBA, you need 2 perimeter guys, bare minimum, to be able to make a real push. That's what we've seen over the last few years. You know, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, obviously Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton. You look at Devin Booker and Chris Paul. You know, Steph Curry, typically speaking, has another guy. In the past, it was Clay. Last year, it was more or less Jordan Poole. You need 2 guys on the perimeter that are capable of getting you 30 points on any given night. And Tyrese Maxey has that potential. I think it's important that James realizes that potential and commits to getting these guys the ball in their spots. So far, with Joel Embiid, we're off to a great start. Harden's been doing a great job since coming back from injury. 53 points. Man, oh, man, I can't say enough about Joel Embiid. Don't be surprised in the month of January if Joel Embiid makes his way into that MVP conversation. He's one of those guys that can go on a 10 to 12 game streak of just absolute greatness, a few 40-point games, a 50-point game every now and then. You look up and you're like, damn, how did he work himself into that MVP conversation? That's how he did it because this dude moves like a 7-foot guard. Like his movement is incredible. Like when I watch Giannis feels like a big 4 to me. Joel Embiid looks like a guard playing center oftentimes. You look at him like, but this dude's too big to be a guard. This is a legit center moving around. The way he moves on the court feels like a guard. Feels like you're watching Tracy McGrady at center. Unbelievable talent, greatness for Joel Embiid against the Charlotte Hornets. Big time night.